heat of yesterday and of the rains this morning, it is always so exciting for me to stand with you guys, the defenders of the American family. In every state where citizens like this have come together and voted, marriage, traditional marriage, has won every time. Citizens in 30 states have come together to define marriage as one woman, one man in their state constitutions. The only place those who want to redefine marriage have been able to find victory is with activist judges like Judge Joseph Toro, who ruled last week that the federal ban on recognizing same-sex marriage is unconstitutional. We must understand that the enemy will never accept defeat in their effort to destroy the family as God designed. But we must be encouraged that God has called you and has called me to serve him in this battle. Let's be spiritually prepared for the long haul, but realize that the battle belongs to the Lord. When we consider what the good people of California and the history that they have faced, they passed a traditional marriage referendum, which was struck down by the courts. They faced several homosexual marriage bills, 2 that were passed by the legislature and thankfully vetoed by their governor. Finally, they passed an amendment to their state constitution, and before they had the ability to breathe a sigh of relief, they immediately were faced with lawsuits over Proposition 8 to have it overturned. It is vital. It is vital, brothers and sisters, that we are in prayer for California as they face this battle in the courts. If California is any indication, those who want to redefine marriage will be relentless in their pursuit. The battle to protect traditional marriage is revving its engines again. Last month during our primary, Equality Maine spent $16,000 and they provided campaign workers as a targeted pro-family legislators. Brethren and sisters, be not weary in well-doing, for we have been called for such a time as this. Yeah. Generations of Americans are counting on us. Every study shows that a child who grows up without a mom and a dad suffers loss. Children need a mother and a father. Every country that has granted marriage rights to same-sex couples has seen the marriage rate in their countries plummet and the number of children growing up without both a mom and a dad escalate. In fact, shortly after England adopted same-sex marriage, a report found that marriage hit the lowest rate in England since the records began almost 150 years ago. Children without both a mom and a dad at home are more likely to suffer from depression, anxiety, eating disorders. They're more likely to live in poverty, commit crimes, and drop out of school. The sad reality is that our studies show that children growing up without both a mom and a dad in the home are 20 times more likely to end up in prison. Edmund Burke said, "All that's necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing." We must remain vigilant. Matthew 5 says, "You are the light of the world, and a city on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but they put it on a lampstand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. Let your light so shine before men that men see your good works and glorify